Occasionally, a brand surprises you with something unexpected. Not because they couldn't do it, but because honestly, they hadn't taken it seriously. That's the case here. At this point, Hyundai isn't seeking your attention. They already have it. They sell nearly 1 million cars annually in the United States, taking market share from all competitors. Now, they want your respect most of all. And this new 2026 Palisade is what they call putting their foot down. I loaded it with suitcases, packed it with people, drove it on pavement, and planned to take it through mud, rain, and more. And despite all that, this Palisade didn't break, didn't complain, didn't do anything at all. Some SUVs on the market promise strong stability. This one doesn't promise anything. What it does is deliver. It delivers with a Korean smile and the poise of a veteran. So here I am right now asking myself at what point this SUV began outperforming all the others in the competition. Now's the perfect time to subscribe, turn on notifications, and follow me. Thanks to you, I'm now getting access to super exclusive things before they come out. If not for you, they wouldn't have offered it to me, so thank you for doing it. Now, when we take a look at the whole design of this truck, we realize that it stopped looking like its competitors. And what it did was, after a long time, I decided we're going to surpass them all. So, if you ask me, who is this car for? Yeah, well, this car is specifically for those who want to have everything, but without paying more. So like I always say, I'm Al Vasquez. This is not a review. This is a truck that, like some Korean wines, I've been trying on some trips. This surprises you from the first sip you take, and the best thing about it is that it hits you much harder than you were expecting. Speaking of what they've done here with the design, they've done a great job. First, with the lights. When I first saw them, I believe it was at the New York Auto Show where I introduced them to you. I wasn't sure if I liked them, but seeing them turned on made them look really stylish. Also, we have these shutters down here that open and close. What are they for? When it needs to cool down, they open it so all that air can come in and circulate, and this cools down much faster. When it doesn't need to, they close it. And the air, what it's going to do is create a little bit, like Lauren told me here. Now it's as if it were a brick that's hitting against the wind. If they close it, the aerodynamics change and air enters from the sides, letting everything in. Front camera, the big Hyundai logo, all this black front. I'm unsure if I like it, but the redesign and changes were significant. I liked installing independent cameras for many cars on the channel, as you all have seen. What you see here aren't just two cameras on the glass, they're integrated. The Palisade has them in both the front and back. The best thing about it is that this doesn't upload to the cloud like other cameras in cars. They send your data to the cloud and you don't know who has it or if it could be stolen. Here, everything saves to a small secure digital card that you can take, erase, or keep at home. It's recording when the car is moving, when it's stopped, when it's on, it's always recording. As long as there's battery, the car is already recording. Why? That will help you avoid theft, accidents, a lot of things. But the fact that they're already integrated here, that they're part of the car, and this is from the basic model on, everyone has them. Here we have what we call a classic 3.5. The engine is lower inside due to the lower center of gravity. They calculate the space very well for that. 287 horsepower with 260 pounds of torque. We have another version coming, which will be hybrid. That one will have a 2.5 engine with 329 horsepower and 339 pounds of torque with a range of 619 miles. An electric version similar to the Ioniq 9 is coming. That's the one we'll have. The full gasoline version uses an 8-speed automatic transmission, while the hybrid has 6 speeds. This car is capable of towing 8,000 pounds. The pit stop for something to eat is a wonderful place. We're going to film here too. Right now We just left here. We just left the off-road capability of this car. Many years ago, I was already here at an event with Gladiator, and it's an off-road trail that's not the most difficult in the world. There are some sections that are pretty narrow, but here we have cameras to see the sides. The underside of the car in this version is well covered. Like I said, this isn't an area to go very fast. It's a smooth area, of course, but you can see the car's capability. This clearly shows what we have and the torque on each wheel. We're completely in what's called off-road mode, and everything performs very well. If I were going to buy one of these, this would definitely be the one I'd buy. To be able to come and do this, to come to the dirt, to come to the mud. I'm sure that most people who buy it don't even think about it. They'll use it for this, but I just enjoy doing it. And it's something I really identify with, that part of driving on dirt, you know? Since they give us that opportunity, I take advantage and do it well. As you can see, this isn't a road to go crazy on. Is it complicated? Not at all. There are some uphill sections, but it responds very well. It has good power. We have a locking differential, and we have driving modes like off-road and mud. And gravel, for example. There's not much difference. I mean, of course, constant all-wheel drive in this version, because this is the version that's prepared for this. Other than that, aside from that preparation it has. Look here, there are some places here that are super narrow on both sides. It's warning me that we're really close because it's full of sensors. They've put a lot of flags on the sides. It's not the craziest terrain ever, but not just any car can handle all of this, of course. There you can feel how the sensors are working, and like I said, what we have here are steep slopes, but there's no tough terrain that this can't climb. Climbing it is very easy, at least that's how I feel with what I'm going up right now. Here we have a guide in the area because I'm going to make a U-turn here. Perfect. Ah, there's the camera. There you can see the cameras, which are the guides we have. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, thank you, thank you. Thank you. We need help. Good visibility with the cameras, which can see what we have here to help us come to this kind of terrain. Like I said, you already saw that it's not super difficult, but it's pretty good. I'm gonna put the drone here, that's all. I just put it in mud mode. I'm going to keep the speed at about 10 to 12 miles per hour. So I can go up this whole area here without any problems, without leaving here at any point, to be able to go all the way up. And it went up just fine. And if you're one of those who think that an SUV with 3 rows can't be a bit wild, you're totally wrong. So meet the XRT Pro, because this isn't just a name with aggressive letters. Here it got its suit dirty to go out and gives us real recovery hooks front and back. According to them, this was purely an internal debate. All-terrain wheels and a lockable rear differential. Here we have a pretty significant approach, entry and departure angle. This isn't just any Palisade. This is the one that looks like it came straight out of an overlanding adventure. And as you can see here, we really got it dirty because we're out here with it on the dirt. This version I have here is the calligraphy version. Here we have 21-inch wheels, while the base model gets 18-inch wheels, and the XRT has 20-inch wheels. Look at the side design. They did a great job. It's not just a facelift, but a full facelift with really good soap. They changed it everywhere. We have 360-degree bird's eye view cameras. I really like this color I have here, which might look black to you, but it's actually called emerald deep green, and it has a shine to it. I love how it looks there. It fits each seat. The mirrors are retractable and include a blind spot detector. The doors open solidly and seal well. This car is very well made for the price it has. I've been surprised by everything it offers. Light sensor. We have nice roof rails and a sunroof, so you can use the roof for storage and tie things down if needed. Hey, I really like what they've done with it. Honestly, it looks really nice. Now let's check out the second and third rows. We use acoustic glass here, so it's quieter inside. You'll notice the difference. Since we're going off-road, let's check out the second and third rows now. I always talk to you about how easy or hard it is to get into the third row. Here, they've done a fabulous job with just one button. This all happens electrically. It's not the fastest, but that's fine since no one rushes to the third row seats. It reclines completely and gives you access to the third row, which I'm going to show you now. Back here in the third row, the knee area is like always. They're really uncomfortable because your legs are completely in the air. You shouldn't stay here long unless it's your mother-in-law or a child. 3 baby seats fit back here. If you want to use one of the things we have, which are reclining seats, in the back, in the third row, everything is electric. They also have cooling. They have a USB connector and 2 cup holders. The sunroof comes all the way up here. There are independent air conditioning vents even in the third row. The material is very good. They're not comfortable for me, but I rarely sit back here. If it's someone else's car, I might sit in the second row or front passenger seat. So now let's take a look at the captain's chairs we have in the middle. In the second row, we have 2 captain's seats. These are the ones that recline. They're quite comfortable. All the controls for the air conditioning are up here at the top. Plus, there are vents, there's support, and one of the engineers who was talking to us told us that he was the one who requested that they be able to do this because he realized it was needed. The USB connectors are on the backs of the seats, just like the seat adjustment controls here. If the seat in front is too close and you want it moved, adjust it from back here. You don't have access to the driver's seat here because you can't move the driver's seat while they're driving. There's a drawer down here at the bottom. There are connectors here that are 110 volts. Another key point, these seats are removable and can be stored at home. And what if you sit here with your girlfriend or boyfriend and you're fogging up the windows and you don't want anyone to see you? This fully covers and hides you. Well, finally, now driving this car on the street, you can see that Lauren and I are together here again. As always, we have to attend these events. And when we can do it together, we do it because we help each other. We learn from each other. I learn more from her since she knows more about cars. Should I mention something about the interior? To me, it feels more like a Genesis than a Hyundai. We have 2 12.3-inch curved screens on the inside. A sound system, Voce's 14 speakers wireless charger. That charger is ventilated, a system that's integrated for your phone. Great connectivity with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And there's a very interesting button, which is this one I have here. That's to sterilize anything you have that's full of germs or whatever. You put it in here and supposedly it's going to be completely sterilized and very clean, right? People who are obsessed with having everything clean and sterilized, this car is perfect for you. You should go try it just for that. People who like to have everything super germ-free, we have some built-in cameras here because this isn't just any little camera. Okay, now I'm going to tell you more because you saw me making some videos. I've shown you cameras in other cars. Exterior cameras they're asking me to make, and I'm making them. But that's not necessary in this car, okay? Because these aren't just 2 little cameras stuck to the windshield. This 2026 Palisade has 2 integrated cameras, which are front and rear, okay? With the battery connected 100%, because as long as the car has battery and is connected, they will be on day and night to monitor everything here. Recording at 2980 x 1440 ensures high quality with everything saved on a secure digital card you control, as all information stays in the car. That's pretty important for privacy, for people who also care a lot about privacy. Well, even when it's parked, you'll have cameras in your car to know who came, who scratched it, who did whatever. The car comes with all of this built in. And that camera records impacts, suspicious movements, and even saves a version of the entire route marked by global positioning system. Okay, so you have an idea of where you are at all times. If you like having that amount of information saved so you can use it, you have it all stored right there, okay? You can review everything from the central screen or download it and save it anywhere you like. That doesn't require a subscription. It doesn't have anything at all. The card you'll have integrated here is a 64 gigabyte card. You can upgrade it with a bigger one and update it as well. So you're driving an SUV that cost you $70,000, and I'm sure you don't have anything like the technology I just described to you. Here, Hyundai gives you peace of mind by selling you the camera, so you have evidence and control without any extra cost, which is truly valuable. Everything is recorded in real time, so if you want luxury. Here we have seats that are for relaxation. The passenger seat is fully adjustable, and the back seats are also armchairs. Does it feel like you're sitting on a plane from the United Arab Emirates, like you're in the second row with all the luxury in the world? Does it seem like you're sitting here? We have ventilation, captain's chairs, okay, third row, which also has heating and even reclines electronically. You already saw the third row when I was showing it to you. Let's talk about the materials. This calligraphy has what they call leather. Everything that's aluminum is aluminum. Ambient lighting, premium design. And the XR3 Pro also has synthetic leather, okay, which is called HTEX. It's easier to clean, but that's not real leather. That's because it's more prepared for all kinds of adventures and that sort of thing. Here, if what we're looking for is safety, well, 10 airbags, blind spot cameras that are integrated into the side mirrors. Okay, parking assistance, you have lane departure warning, 360 cameras. Everything you can imagine is here. It has Wi-Fi, it comes with Alexa, Hyundai's digital key, it has what's called Hyundai Pay. If you want to pay for services they offer you, it also has that. We have 100-watt USB-C, you can connect the computer there, you can connect whatever you want. Okay, it's clear that this isn't a cheap SUV dressed up in luxury. This gives you a lot for the money you're going to spend. All the materials, since I sat in here, I said it feels like I'm sitting in a super premium car. Okay, remember, Genesis is their premium brand, not this one. So here we have space for about 8 passengers. And if you ask for captain's chairs in the back, then it's 7 passengers. The trunk has 19 cubic feet of space. If you fold all the seats down, we have 46 with the third row. All down, all 3 rows give you 87 cubic feet of cargo space in the back. Second row captain's chairs are optional if you don't choose a full bench. It's practically a luxury apartment on wheels with all-wheel drive and mud mode, which is pretty nice to have. You already saw how we took the XRT, we drove it on dirt. It was prepared ground, but still, you have that option to use it there too. We have the versions that are Special Edition S or L, the version that's coming called Hybrid, and the XR3 Pro, all starting from $38,000. $935. At that price, there's little available. So, what happens? Want a great Highlander limited Gold World ride? Get ready to pay a lot more. An Explorer ST with similar equipment is also more expensive than the Palisade because this one gives you much more for less money. This car, more than anything, is for a modern family that wants everything in one package, okay? Also, if you buy the XRT for adventurers who enjoy off-roading like we did today, for the dad who works in the city but likes to go to the countryside on weekends, for the mom who wants comfort and safety for her children. With 3 rows of seats, you can fit everything you need in the back. So when you sit here, you realize that we have the paddle behind the steering wheel. This start button that we have down here, I just saw it in a Chinese car over there in the Dominican Republic, in Radara. And I was asking here now, who had it first? Because it's a start button that's exactly in the same place. It's as if they bought this lever from the same company, since we have the button here. Center cup holders, door cup holders, and a wireless charger here. A lot of space down here because it's a console that looks like it's floating in the air. I really like the finishes on the door. Seating for 3 passengers. Very good visibility. You have the mirror, which is both a mirror and also the rear view camera. It accelerates well, drives well, super comfortable. The car impressed me. It will be available in a few months and you can already order it. This is a big step forward from the one they're replacing. I'm not calling it a facelift because it's much more than that. To conclude, I want to show you that here in the center we have this logo with the 3 dots. Hyundai is putting it on all their cars. They are Morse code signals that they use for their design. I really like it. There's space at the bottom, the head, everything. There's plenty of space. It's a large SUV with 3 rows. Given its price, I'd expect it to cost over $100,000 in other countries based on what I've seen. Definitely. When you use the turn signal, you can see the camera here. Same. All Genesis, Kia and Hyundai cars already have this, and I've seen it in some other brands too. That way the car is very powerful. Okay, so what I can tell you is to go try it out. You won't be disappointed if you try it. Back here, what did they do? We have a 5,000 pound towing capacity, which is substantial. The hybrid version loses 1,000 pounds of capacity due to the added battery weight. Camera up here, down here, and Palisade in back. And they hid the windshield wiper. They listened because they hadn't hidden it before. This time they listened and did it. Let's open back here. And let's just see that we have the cargo space. If we fold all the seats down, the cargo space will improve a lot. Behind the third row, we'll have slightly less. There's no spare tire, just a repair kit. I prefer to always have a spare tire myself. With one button, all the seats go down or up with a single touch. I think that's excellent. So, well, now you know, starting from $39,000. You can buy this one. I recommend you go try it out, but also try the competition because the competition is tough too. These people, they almost sell 1 million cars a year in the United States now. Just imagine what they've accomplished. They took that away from all the other brands. Thank you for subscribing. See you next time.